Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and before we go any further, I need you to pause for just a second, because what I am about to say may hit you harder than you expect. There are moments in a man's life when he reveals something to a woman. Sometimes one sentence, one confession, one tiny truth, and from that moment on the way, she looks at him changes forever. Not because she is cruel, not because she is cruel, not because you crossed an invisible emotional line you never even knew existed, and once it is crossed, it cannot be undone. If you have ever felt a woman pull away and you could not explain why, if you have ever watched her energy shift from warmth to distance, if she suddenly stopped texting the way she used to, or her eyes no longer softened when she looked at you, this message is your wake-up call. These are the secrets you should never tell a woman, because even the strongest attraction can collapse under the wrong emotional weight. And before we go deeper into these truths, most men never hear in real life, understand that learning this knowledge protects your emotional value, your confidence, and your ability to maintain healthy connections. There are certain confessions that feel harmless to you, but to a woman, they completely shift your emotional frame. When a man reveals insecurity in the wrong way or vulnerability without grounding, or secrets that make him seem dependent on her validation, something instinctive in her shifts. Women do not consciously choose it. It is psychological, subconscious, evolutionary. Women rarely lose attraction. Suddenly it slowly fades like sand slipping through your fingers, and often it begins when a man shares a secret he thought would create closeness, but instead makes her feel unsafe, less protected, or emotionally anchored. The first secret you must avoid revealing is your complete financial insecurity. Men believe sharing money struggles builds honesty and connection, but women are wired to feel safety, not pity. When you confess that you are drowning in debt or unable to manage basic responsibilities, she subconsciously hears, "I cannot protect myself, and maybe I cannot protect you." Attraction does not grow from pity, it shrinks rapidly, triggering risk analysis in her mind. The second secret is confessing emotional trauma in a way that makes her feel responsible. Sharing your past is fine, but offloading pain onto her without showing growth creates subconscious imbalance, and imbalance is unattractive. She starts seeing you as someone she must fix rather than a partner who stands strong on his own. The third secret is admitting doubts about your feelings for her too. Early men think honesty brings closeness, but early uncertainty signals instability. Emotional stability is magnetic. Doubt weakens it, even if you do not mean harm. The fourth secret is revealing past failures with other women, especially intimate or emotional failures. This makes her question if she will face the same issues and plants seeds of doubt that slowly grow. The fifth secret is revealing insecurities about her beauty, body, or how desirable she is to you. Men think sharing these fears strengthens connection, but she hears judgment, not vulnerability, and it creates emotional distance. Now that you understand the 5 types of confessions that damage attraction, you must understand why they hit so deeply. Women are emotional architects, constantly analyzing the emotional landscape of every interaction. They assess your words, your tone, your energy, and your consistency, asking themselves one question: can I invest in this man, or is it risky? When you reveal heavy insecurity too early, you give her evidence that you might not be stable enough to invest. In women fall in love emotionally, but fall out of love logically, and once her logical mind gets evidence, attraction begins to fade. Attraction erodes quietly and gradually, and by the time you notice, she has already distanced herself. This is why mastering your emotional frame is the most powerful skill you can develop. Your frame is the emotional gravity you carry, and women are instinctively drawn to strong, calm, grounded energy. Vulnerability is attractive only when balanced with strength. A man who shares struggles with confidence, resilience, and purpose becomes more desirable, while a man who dumps emotions without control loses attraction because it signals instability. The strongest men are not the ones who reveal everything, but the ones who reveal with timing, intention, and balance. Silence at times communicates strength and emotional intelligence, not avoidance. Timing matters. Revealing a vulnerability too early creates distance. Revealing the same truth later, once trust is built, deepens connection. Women read your confidence, tone, and body language even more than your words. A man grounded in himself can reveal his struggles without losing respect. Selective disclosure is also critical, because not every truth must be shared immediately. The most magnetic men share themselves layer by layer, building intimacy through presence, consistency, and emotional maturity. They protect their inner world until a woman has earned that access, and by doing so, they maintain an aura of strength, discipline, and personal leadership. Attraction thrives when a man demonstrates emotional self-sufficiency, steadiness, and purpose. Every unnecessary confession weakens that perception, and every moment of quiet confidence strengthens it. Women respect men who respect their emotional boundaries and timing. When you manage your disclosures with intention, you control the emotional dynamic in a healthy, powerful way. Women do not only respond to what you say, they respond to what your words signal. If your confessions signal weakness, neediness, or instability, she distances herself. If your presence signals strength, self-awareness, and grounded vulnerability, she moves closer. Attraction is a subconscious emotional algorithm, constantly evaluating safety, dominance, and stability, and the man who masters this understanding gains a level of romantic power most men never experience. Every secret is either a tool or a weapon, depending on timing and delivery. The key is emotional ownership, controlling what you reveal, how you reveal it, and when you reveal it. Share struggles with resilience, vulnerability with strength, emotion with composure, and truth with discipline, and you will build deeper connections without ever triggering withdrawal. Understand that attraction grows when a man leads his emotions, not when he spirals inside them. Discipline in self-expression creates confidence, trust, and desire. Women invest emotionally in men who demonstrate internal control, direction, and a steady presence. Once you master these principles, attraction does not just survive, it thrives. You become the man who inspires devotion, respect, and desire effortlessly because your emotional frame communicates strength even without speaking, and women are naturally drawn to that energy.